I would say my Rural King shop light's doing really well. And in fact, it's time to up pot some of these plants. I need to water them at this point. Look what I got going on. So I need to buy a second one, okay? For now, I'm only going to have one. But I'm going to go ahead and up pot some. Probably some today and do some more throughout the weekend on my day off. I've just been working an 8-day stretch in a row, and it's just, you know, extra stuff doesn't sound exciting to me right now, but I do need to get this done. So that is priority to me. I am going to start on some of it tonight. So I'll let you come with me on that. I got some plants that are still struggling, but I'm trying to make them go through. I overwatered some, underwatered some. Listen, it's going to be all right, though. It'll be all right. Yeah, this has been an awkward scene the past few videos. We're having heater issues. Well, not really heater issues. The thermostat on the propane heater we have out here, it doesn't work that great. So we were going to swap it out with this heater. But we needed parts to fix it so we could put it over there. And, well, they don't have the parts apparently because they canceled the order. So this is sitting like this. We had to put a cap on the gas back there so I can move this stuff back. I cleaned while I had everything moved out from back there. Scrubbed and all that fun stuff. So that's why that's like that. So I will get it moved back too, and I'm hoping to get this more straightened up as I'm moving plants out. I guess that's going to be my goal. There's this over too I need to repot, minus the plant I killed. But look, that needs watered and they need up potted. So I'm going to go ahead and do that too. But like I said, I'm going to take you with me, even though my hair looks great. You know, I always fix myself up for these videos. And look, guys, I'm running low on my Happy Frog, which means I'm going to have to mix up the bulk soil mix I made here soon because I still got a lot of repotting to do. But I planned on this, hence why I bought it out there. I just thought I'd need it way sooner than this. But that's okay, because I got to catch up on credit card bill. He's asking for money. I'm not too far behind, but, you know, I'm trying to build my credit. I've never had great credit. Almost 40 years old, and that's just the truth of it. So, I mean, I'm getting there now, but that's a side note. We don't care about my credit history. It's irrelevant. I mean, I'd guess, though, if I were to suggest something for a first credit card, I've had Capital One a couple times while I was with my ex-husband, Trent. That was the first time I got it, and the second time was here. And I feel like Self as a prepaid credit card for a first-timer is way better. And I say that because I only had to put $100 down. I can also have a loan where I pay $25 a month, and it looks like a loan on my credit history. And then I could save up that money and use it towards putting more money towards my prepaid credit card. So I like that. And I just think Capital One, like, it took longer for the money to exit my Cash App than Self does. Self seems to get paid a lot sooner than Capital One. Capital One can take a week or two, which totally sucks. Because if you're living paycheck to paycheck, every dollar counts, and you kind of need that money. I work at Rural King. Come on now. So, Buena Mulata. $26. And then when numbers that I write on my milk jugs and on my cups, 26, 25. That's just the year because I reuse these things. So just if you happen to get a plant or a pot for me or whatever at any time and you see that written and think, what was that? That's why. at this sad plant. The Groniger Brussels sprout totally wants water. Oh my gosh, it's so thirsty. So thirsty. But I do need to get another, at least Rural King grow light, one or two next paycheck, because I can't keep up with these plants right now. They are growing and I need to move them and let them keep growing. It's only February still, not even March, and I got plants growing. Like, yeah, a lot of these plants, some of these plants, not a lot of them I would say, can go outside. Oh my gosh, look at the root. I was just looking at something I'll have to show you another time, but I just potted some of my other plants the other day, and the root system in the cups are crazy because I'm planting in these kind of cups. I can see what's going on. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me write down what this is. Okay. So, I'm on the Pennyroyal Master Gardener Plant Seed Swap Committee, and this year for the spring swap, I am co-chairing it, and I don't know what that means because I've never been to a spring swap. I've only been in Hopkins County for 4 years now. I've been in Kentucky. Isn't that crazy? So I just don't know a lot about the area. I didn't know everything the extension office could offer anyway, because it just, outside looking in, 4-H is not what my grandma experienced for me. I took arts and crafts, and I also took horse and pony in 4-H. We could have took a lot more, and they had a lot more hands-on, a lot more camps, a lot more things back in the day. And I even see YouTube videos of like the USDA and stuff, and the land grant colleges trying to put out what the Merle grant, which the Merle grant says that the government must provide people with common information like agriculture, construction, skills, real people skills to get through life. The government must provide that. And so it was signed by Lincoln, even though Lincoln did not come up with that. So now that's part of the extension offices. Like, you have land grant colleges like Purdue University, Kentucky University, Kentucky State University, and just, you could see stuff from back in the day. Interestingly enough, it's popping up on my algorithm, and I actually like the videos. I think it's interesting for the time period, how some things did or did not pan out, and yeah, that's just a little history. I'll tell you what though, we have a lot less farmers or people even interested in plants or agriculture than there was back in the day, and that used to be the source of life. You know how many elite people there are versus people that have to work? But that's just my opinion. And anyway, since I've been babbling and I'm up potting plants and I'm getting to it, I'll let you know where I leave off at. And I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless y'all.